Today's session, we are dedicating it to understanding what joins in SQL are. So, joins are nothing, they are basically what we understand from a Venn diagram. A typical Venn diagram is the basis of what joins are. The Venn diagrams that we studied in our 10th, 11th classes in maths. So, that's what joins are all about. I'll just share my screen. I have a presentation. So, we'll be discussing that presentation today entirely because and a little bit of practical as well for sure. So joins, let me just put it into slideshow. Yeah, so a join is basically when you want to get information from multiple tables in a single go. So different tables have different information. Like yesterday we discussed that people, if I want to understand the employees in which department they are working, but I just have the information about the department number, so I can reach out to the department table and get information about the department name pertaining to that department number in which the employee is working. So that happens with the help of a join. Now, self join is something, as you can see the first image. In this image, self join refers to something where you call the same table. You have a join on the same table and you get information from the same table. Inner join. Inner join is something when you have two tables, table 1, table 2, and you want to gather the common information from both the tables, which is common to both. This is something that we did yesterday on getting information from the employee table and the department table, where department number was the common factor engaging on both the tables, and we wanted to extract the information which is common to both the tables. Just a minute, guys, there's someone at the door. I'll just be back. I'll just be back in a minute. Okay. Okay, sorry for that. So, joins, slideshow. Yeah. So inner join is something when we talk about, we have two tables. We have tables which are providing two different informations, but we have something that is common in between them. So the common information that we need to extract comes from inner join. This is the common information. This is the common segment that from which we can extract the information. Now when it comes to right join indicates that it will give you all the common information between the two tables, which is this part, and the entire information from the table which is on the right hand side. I'll explain you how left and right tables we interact upon, how we decide that this is a left table and this is a right table, this is a right, this is a left table. So, but as of now, when it comes to right join, you'll get the information from entirely from the right hand table which is on your right hand side, and the information which is common between both the tables. Whereas left join, this extreme corner I am referring to, left join is completely opposite to what the right join does. In left join, we get entire information from the table which is on your left hand side, and the information which is common between both the tables. So if I put a right join and if there's something like I need the entire information which is present in my left table or in any one of the tables, if I want information from any one of the tables, and also the information which is shared, which is common between both the tables, then I can use either right join or left join. Now full join is something that gives me entire information about both the tables, also the information which is common between both the tables. This is something which is also known as an outer join. Full join is equivalent to outer join, which gives you information about the entire set of tables that we have. Also, important point to note, right join and left join, they are at times they are referred to as right outer join and left outer join. To understand or to remember this thing, outer is something when you get information as a whole. So when it is full outer join, you get information from both the tables. When it is a right outer join, you get information entirely from the right table and the common part. When it is left outer join, you get information entirely from the left table and the common part. So cross join. Cross join is something where let's say we have table 1, we have table 2. There is nothing common between the tables, but I want to join the table 1 with table 2. So what happens is every first record of the table will be joined with every record of the second table. So it will join first with 2, 1 with 2, and 1 with 3 as well. 2 will join with 1, 2 will join with 2, and 2 will join with 3 as well. 3 will join with 3, 3 will join with 2, 3 will join with 1 as well. So this is how the cross join is. Cross joins are something which is not used, but generally they might ask you in an interview that what a cross join is. So a cross join basically gives you information about if I want to link every element in a table with every other element in a table, then I use a cross join. Now let's say it's an example that I'm sharing over here. Let's say I have a table with two columns. One is the ID, which is a unique column. Let's say it's a primary key, and we have the name pertaining to every ID. So this is how this table has been created. So create table, like we discussed yesterday, create table name. This is the table name that has been given over here. So they created this table, ID as integer, name as varchar. Then the table's values were inserted and try to generate information from that table. Now the table 2, they have created another table in a similar fashion with names over here and IDs. And nothing new about what we discussed yesterday. So it is a simple thing. They created two tables. Now, when I'm talking about inner join produces only the set of records that match in both table A and table B. So let's see what my table A says. Table A says ID 1 is pirate, ID 2 is monkey, ID 3 is ninja, ID 4 is spaghetti. Table 2 has ID 1 as Rutubaga, 2 as private, 3 as Darth Vader, 4 as ninja. So pirate and ninja, in both the tables, these two things are common, and I want to extract these two things from these two tables. So when I put an inner join on these two tables, so this is the first table, this is the second table. The first table has pirate, monkey, ninja, and spaghetti. Second table has Rutabaga, pirate, Darth Vader, and ninja. So inner join works like this. Select star from table A. This is my table A. This is my table B. Select star from table A. I put an inner join with table B on column, saying that table A dot name is equal to table B dot name. So wherever my name in table A matches with the name in table B, it will give me those results. So it would say ID 1 pirate in table 1, ID 2 pirate in table 2, ID 3 ninja in table 1, ID 4 ninja in table B. So you understand that these are the common results that are present in both the tables. So we got a common result from both the tables. I'll show you again with an example like what we did yesterday. So as we see these two results, table 1 or the employee table has information oven, address, designation, and department number. Table 2 has information of department number and department name. So simple inner join would work like that. I can put a join on department number. Let's say select star from, let's say, department table. I put an inner join with employee on. I have to specify the column on which I am putting a join. So on, let's say, department dot department number is equal to emp dot department number. It doesn't matter the order in which you put this equation. You can put it like employee dot department number is equal to department dot department number. But the only thing that you need to take care of it is, firstly the table name comes in, and then the column on which you are putting a join. First the table number comes in, the table name comes in, and then the column on which you are putting the join. So when I'll run this, I get this result which shows that department number, department name, along with all the details from the employee table where the department matches. So department number 2 says IT, 2 says IT, 2 says IT, 2 says IT, 5 says soft skills. So all these, only department 1 matches with data. So this is the common information between both the tables, and it has joined both the tables collectively to give me the entire set of information. Over here it is department number, over here it is department number, here is the department name. So department number 2 here matches with department 2, department 2 matches with department 2, 2 matches with department 2, 2 matches with department 2, and 5 matches with number 5 in the employee table. So right here you might get confused because I am taking information from the department, why it is showing the entire information from the employee table as well, because I have put a star over here. So if I want only the information of department number, so let's say select department name from department, and I put this entire thing the same way, and I put a join over it. So it will just give me the department name and department number as well. But important thing to note now, be careful. Now the interpreter doesn't know which table does department name is present in. Department name column is present in which table, and department number column is present in which table. So what we do is we give these tables an alias. Let's say I give it as D, and employee table I give an alias as E. So now the department name is present in department table, so I put D dot department name, and I am picking up department number, let's say from the employee table, so I put E dot department number. So over here also it will change as D dot department number and E dot department number. You can also use the table name as well. I can do it like this also. I'll write it again for you. Sorry. So instead of giving an alias, I can put it like this, emp. I can put it like this, department. I can remove the alias. I can keep it like this and keep it like this. So it is just for the ease to understand. Because at times the table names can go too long. There could be a lot of underscores, lot of alphanumeric characters in the table name. So we give an alias for ease of understanding. Both the tables will give me the same result. If I run this also, it will give me the same result like the other table. So it gives me the department name and the department number. So this is how the information that is common between the two tables can be extracted using an inner join. If you want more clarity, I can do the same thing again, taking two new tables. I'm explaining it over and over again because it is very, very important. Let's take this example only. Let's create these things only. So I'm creating a new table, which is table A. So I have created a table which is table A, which refers to these things. I'll create another table which is mentioned over here as table B, which has all these information in it. See? And I select it and I execute it. So this is my table B. Now let's say select star from table A. Sorry, table A. What the hell? Table A. Now table A is this one and table B is this one. So what you can see is ID number 2 with name pirate, ID number 1 with name pirate, ID number 4 ninja, ID number 3 ninja. These are common and I want to extract these information from these tables. So select star from table A. Let's have a practice of giving aliases to the tables because that would be really helpful for you guys in the industry. So let's say I give an alias to it as A. I put an inner join on table B as B, and then I have to define on which parameter I am joining these tables. So that is a name parameter on which I am joining the table. So B dot name is equal to A dot name. When I run this, it will give me two results, which is 1 says pirate from table A, 3 says ninja from table A, 2 says pirate from table B, and 4 says ninja from table B. Now this is giving me both the results from both the tables, but you notice one thing, that it gives the same name in the single row where the names are matching. So name pirate over here and name pirate over here, giving the IDs section which is different. Again, this is different. This gives both the tables because I am putting a star over here. I can just get a single information from the table like we did earlier. So this is how common information from both the tables is extracted using an inner join.
Can you write? Can you write the single information? How
So
will get?
yeah. So select. Let's say I just want to select IDs. Select ID. Only ID and name. Let's say from. I want only ID and name from table A. Table A as A. But let's say I have to define ID from which table. So I put A dot ID, A dot name, inner join, table B, alias as B on B dot name is equal to A dot name. But again, this information, what do you think that what this information will provide? This information is equivalent to providing data from table A without putting a join itself, because I'll show you what I mean. I'll show you after running this query. So when I'm putting this, 1 is pirate and 3 is ninja, just keep a note of this query, what I did over here and what the result was. Now I'll run select star from table A. So ID 1 is pirate, ID 3 is ninja. That's what we got earlier. So ID 1 is pirate, ID 3 is ninja. This is because why these two things are giving me the same result? Because I am extracting the information only from the table A. You see A ID and A name. You understand? So it will give the result exactly what is present in table A. But let's say I want IDs from table A and I want to see what is the name corresponding to those IDs in table B. So let's say I put it B as name over here and I'll join on name column. So this will give me, it will pick the name which is equivalent to table A and will give me the results but with different IDs. So it will pick ID from this and name from table B. You understand? But let's say I want A dot ID. Let's say I just want B dot ID. I want IDs these things, this table is not, because it doesn't have that kind of valuable information in it. So this is what I showed you earlier in my earlier example, what we did above, where it is, yeah. So I picked up department name from the department table and employee and the department number from the employee table, and then ran this query. So in this way, I get the department number from the employee table, and it will give me the department name corresponding to what is present in the department table. So that is how I can extract a specific information from a table without putting a star. Let's say I'll give another example to you. If it is confusing, I understand these things are quite confusing. So
Can we also collectively write like this? Like when you write a first query, there you did um, you went with employee ID and employee name with the same table. So when we make an inner join, so you only going with the name. So can you also write there like a dot id equal to b dot id? Like
yes, I can do
b
that
dot.
also. I can do that also. So it's like it works like this. So, like what you are saying, so b dot id.
Like collectively adding on that, you can also write b dot id. No, I don't want to eliminate name. Next to that, I also want to add like there we have to use and. Yeah.
So this won't give me any result as such, because there is names are matching, but the IDs are not matching in the tables. You understand my point? So like when I'm running this query, what is the issue? What is the problem with the table syntax? I just ran this query. This table A. Select star from table B. What is the problem over here? Okay. So over here, when you see ID 1 matches with Rutubaga, ID 2 with Pirate, 3 is for Darth Vader, 4 is for Ninja. So the names matches over here. 1 is for Pirate, 2 is for Monkey, 3 is for Ninja, 4 is for Spaghetti. So when I say name matches with name, okay, name he is able to match in every row. You can find out, okay, Pirate matches with Pirate, but ID 1 doesn't match with ID 2. ID 1 matches over here in the first row. If I say ID matches, but name doesn't match. You understand? Pirate doesn't match with Rutabaga, but ID 1 matches with ID. So these two things should work together. So if name is equal and ID is equal, then only it will give me the result. Otherwise, this query would give me no result. Like it says, it gives me a blank altogether. It doesn't provide me any result. So the inner join is not happening because both the queries are not being satisfied at the same time. But if I put an OR over here, it will definitely give me a result. So ID 1 matches over here, name doesn't match. ID 2 matches over here, name doesn't match. ID doesn't match over here, but name matches. ID matches, name doesn't match. ID matches, name doesn't match. Over here, ID doesn't match, but last line name matches. So this is how it works like. Now, let's say you want to join it on ID only. So again, it will match the IDs 2 in front of 2, 3 in front of 3, 4 in front of 4. So in such a case, like I want to know that ID 1 in table 1, what is that ID in table 2? So in this way I can understand ID 1 in table 1 is Pirate, ID 1 in table 2 is Rutubaga, ID 2 is Monkey, ID 2 is Pirate in table 2, in table B. So this is how an inner join works. If I say again, if I put a join on name only again, See, over here it puts a join on name. So in first row the names are equal but IDs are different. So Ninja is equal, so IDs are different. What are the query, the requirement for this kind of query would be to understand whether the name, I want to understand what is the ID of pirate in table 1 and table 2. So in this way I can put a join on it and find a result. That is how the inner join works. Is the inner join clear as of now? Are you guys able to understand what inner join does?
Yes.
Now, if we the only see the difference between the syntaxes of both the of any kind of join is just this part. It gets replaced with right join, it gets replaced with left join, it gets replaced with full join. Let's say I put a right join. So I'm taking up the name example only. So just type it over here. I'll put a right. Now very clearly try to understand what I'm saying. Just focus on what I'm saying. I have written table A, I am writing table B, and there is a right join in between them. So the table on my right becomes the right table, this becomes the left table. Fine. Whatever I am writing on the right of the right join is the right table. So if I am doing this, if I put a left over here, so this is the left table, this is the right table. That's how it treats it. When I put a right join, it takes the left and right to the word right. So to the right of the word right is table B. So this query will give me information completely which is present in table B and the information that matches with table A. See, when I run this, it gives me the entire information that is present in table B. Do you see the beauty of this query? So if I'll show you table B as well, what information is present in table B. Yeah, what is the select star from? So see, this is the table B. It has 1 as Rutbaga, 2 private, 3 Darth Vader, and 4 as Ninja. This entire information will be present with me when I run the right join. This is the right join. When I apply the right join, this entire table, this is table B, that is present with me. And on the contrary, the joined table, the table A, will provide me only the results that matches with table B. So pirate matches with pirate, ninja matches with ninja. There is no match of Rutbaga, so it mentions null. There is no mention of, though no match of Darth Vader, so it mentions null over there. On the contrary, if I run the same query but with a left join, it will give me the entire information which is present on the left side of the table, which is table A, and only the matching results from the table B, where the name matches. See, I get the entire table A over here, and only the matching results from table B, which is pirate and ninja, that comes to me, and other values are kept as null on table B. This is how table A left and right join work. Just you have to make a note of this thing, that when you are applying a right join, you are applying a right join if you want information from the table on the right of the right join keyword completely. If you want the information from the left table of the left join keyword, left of the left join keyword, so on the left of this keyword, left join, what is it? It's table A. So it gives me entire information from table A. When I'm putting right join, so anything which is on the right of right join, it gives me entire information from table B. That's how right and left join work in sync with each other. It's just the mirror image of both the things. Now, the third join, which we discussed, was the full join. So, this is full join. Why? What the errors? टेबल ए टेबल बी फुल जॉइन, इसमें क्या दिक्कत है इसमें? ओके, नो, व्हाट्स द एरर? MySQL version syntax full join table A and table B line 2 सेम तो है यार. Full outer join, okay, it takes as full outer join as the keyword. No. Full outer join table and A dot name, B dot name. This is what I am running. That is not something which is different from what I am writing. Table A, full join, table B on dot name is B dot name. I don't know why the error is flashing. Table A dot name is on. Just a minute, guys. I don't know why it is flashing.
Yeah, there is a difference on this and that because it's joining on table A. Table B is joining on table A dot name.
No, that is fine.
Yeah, that's still fine. I don't know why it does not. Because as we discussed, we can write anyhow. Like we can write table B dot name or equal to table A.
That is not a problem. But because this is giving me an error, I don't know why.
Still again giving. Copy paste out also giving.
Oh, 8 seconds. So let's start from table A. It has name in it. Why it is saying it doesn't have a name in it? Table A dot name, table B dot name. Okay, let me just try it over here. Full join table B. Table A dot name is equal to table B dot name. What the hell? Table name is table name in on clause. I don't know, I'll take the other example, which is my own table. So I'll show you what an outer join does. Yeah, let's do it over here. So full join, I'll run it over here. What nonsense. This never happens. See, select columns, table name, full outer join, table 2. That's fine. the department or department, employed or employment from, let's say star only. Select star from department, full join. Okay. Where department name is equal to IT. Full outer join. Okay. This never happens. Yeah, I'm writing the same query. What is over here? That is not something which is different. Select C orders this customers full join on customers dot orders. So on customers dot customer ID orders dot customer ID. That's what I'm doing. Full outer join orders. Anyhow, I'll see to it. Give me a minute. Again, let me just try it out again. Select star from table A, full outer join table B, on table A dot name is equal to table B dot name. Nano person writes syntax to use near outer join table. Outer join नहीं है. Okay. I'll see to it. Let's not waste our time on this. We are already running out of time. So I'll get back to you because I'm doing the right thing. I don't know why it is throwing an error. I'll check it out and I'll get back to you. But what it does is it gives us the entire information from both the tables. Wherever the information is matching, it gives information. Wherever the information is not matching, it will give us null value. So pirate matches with pirate, it gives us the information. Monkey doesn't match with anything, it doesn't give information. Row 3 has ninja. Over here, there is ninja, so it picks up ninja. Spaghetti matches with nothing. So Rutbaga in table 2, table B doesn't match with table 1 anything, so it gives us null. Drathboider doesn't match with anything in table A, so it gives us null. So it gives us information from both the tables. So that's how uh, inner join, right join, left join, and full join works. I'll get you know how full join works. Give me some time. I'll explain full join again in tomorrow's class. Also, I'll discuss all these examples in tomorrow's class once again because many people have joined us later on. So we'll discuss this thing tomorrow again. Joins are something, it is not limited to only a single table. If there are multiple tables also, we can put a join. I'll show you that thing also, how complex joins work. Let's say for that, I would like to explain you what an ER diagram is. It would be very much easy to understand how joins work, on which table I am putting a join, why I am putting a join, and how I would be extracting information from multiple tables by seeing a pictorial representation of all the tables in a single place, which is called an ER diagram. It is an entity relationship diagram. So entities are something which are, every table is called an entity in SQL or in a relational database. Every table is an entity, and the relationship between every table is defined by an entity relationship diagram. So we have, I'll show you what an entity relationship diagram looks like, but this is what the joins are. Come on. Yeah. So when we talk about an entity, so entity diagram looks like, so we have entities. These are student, study, and course. Student is an entity, course is an entity, and student studies a course. That forms a relationship between student and course. These are the various columns that the student table has. It's a student ID, student name, and student age. Course has again two columns, which is course ID and course name. And so these are the attributes. The table names are the entities. The column names are called the attributes. This forms an entity relationship diagram. So as of now, there is no relation between student and course. I can't identify which student is studying which course, because there is no common column between the student table and the course table. That is quite evident. If there would have been another column over here as course ID, I could have easily linked student with course table. So we'll discuss entity relationship diagrams, and we'll discuss complex joins tomorrow, how joins work. But as of now, these are the joins that we discussed today. Self join also I have to discuss. Self join and full join I have to discuss. But the most commonly used joins in industry are inner join, which is used on very day to day basis. Every query, if you want to put a join, we go with an inner join for sure. Directly we go with an inner join. Right join, left join, it depends the kind of information that you want to extract. It is quite rare when we want information completely from one table and a common information from both the tables. That works, I would say hardly 10% of the time that information is required, but 95-99% of the time you guys use inner join in the industry, running any kind of uh, combination or any kind of joins between the tables. So that's all for today. I'm where's my teams? Yeah, I'm just stopping the recording.